Blend these nuts. Are you sure you want that? But yeah, I've been learning a little bit of Blender. At least I did the donut tutorial. I can show you that in a second here. Yeah, I can show you my donut. I have 4 saves of it, so you can see the progression of my work through the donut. I actually tried doing the donut a long time ago, a long time ago, but I don't know, it just wasn't really clicking for me when I tried doing it the first time. So I went back and tried it again, and it was sorta clicking this time. Like a lot of basic things were making more sense. He actually starts it with a coffee mug instead of a donut, or that he has you put the shape of the donut down, which is just like you just add a torus and like size it. But you actually start with a coffee cup, which is, you know, of course, just like a cylinder that you mess around with. And then the second step is adding... My second save was after I made the handle, like reshaped the cup a bit, as you can see. Adding a table, which is just a plane. It has like no depth whatsoever. It's just like a sheet of paper, basically. Putting icing on the donut. And making a plate. And then like just like coloring them in a little bit. Just like basic colors and like how to put this on top of it. An IKEA desk. Yeah, I made an IKEA desk. This is like, this isn't render, this is materials. Yeah, this is what it looks like in a render. Like this is what the final product looks like in like a render view. So this is where I made my first object with like no guiding or hand holding whatsoever. You just like make a plate. And then he shows you in the next video how he made his, but I just stuck with the one that I made. And then the third iteration. Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh yes, this was UV unwrapping and materials, like textures. There we go. I don't know why the plate kept moving back down into the table, but this is give the donut 1,000,000 polygons. How could I do that? More subdivisions? Blender stopped working. I tried to subdivide it 1,000,000,000 times. I tried to add subdivision on top of a subdivision, and Blender didn't like that. Anyway, this is UV unwrapping and textures. Like, here you can see. Nice unwrapped texture. The final one was all about adding sprinkles to the donut and like final rendering, like lighting and stuff. Why did it open it opened my temp folder? Haters will say this is AI. So this was this one was about setting up the camera. How does materials look? Here we go. Setting up the camera, the lights, some finishing touches on textures, learning about was it called? Scatter on surface? And like texture painting for heat maps. I think it's weight painting. Yeah. Putting like a heat map on something for the scatter on surface for these. Adding a circular plane with a texture for the coffee foam. And then adding lighting and stuff and putting like a small details like some extra sprinkles on the plate. And the lighting, which you can only see in rendering. I hope this doesn't crash my computer. Yeah, there we go. I can just pull up the image itself. I wish it was easier to show the because like it's a pop-up window when I take a render, but it looks like this. As a full render, yeah, you can you see it's just like just camera tricks and stuff. But yeah, that's that was the Blender tutorial, the donut tutorial. It took me, I don't even remember how many hours. This is about 5 hours of learning and doing. The whole point of this was that I wanted to learn Blender because I wanted to try making my own set piece for a video intro. Because I have like an idea of what I want it to look like, roughly. But I was like, oh, I don't have like any drawing ability, but I feel like I might be able to do it like in Blender because that's a lot of like just kind of moving lines around, you know? This is where it all starts from. A cube, a camera, and a light. There's still so much more to Blender that I don't know. I basically just learned the bare minimums. Okay, let's start by sizing this. Okay, how thick should this be? 39 centimeter. I need it about there. I think this looks decent enough as a base. I guess if it's proportional, right? Like proportionally it's the same size, then I can just scale it up or down if I need to, as needed. So I'll go ahead and make 2 loop cuts here. What about there-ish? Will that be too thick, I wonder? No, surely not. Okay, and let's go ahead and extrude these up. I'm wondering how I can move these to equal distances. Because right now this feels like it's kind of... These edges are kind of like thick, you know? I don't want these faces as thick as they are. Actually, I think a smarter way of doing this... dissolve these. I think a smarter way of doing this would to be grab this face, not extrude it, grab it. Okay, I might have to just. No, I gotta grab that, right? No, maybe X-ray it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, maybe I move this up. We'll do about 0.7 meters. Like that. So I was thinking it might be smarter to just make a solid block and then just like punch holes in it. Can you put a hot anime girl on your mug? Yeah, sure, just send me one. Okay, I set this to this and then I make 2 cuts I want it to do, how do you do a loop cut? But then like make 2 cuts and then just push them apart. Like instead of moving them up and down together, I want them to go the opposite way of each other. The ultimate loop cuts guide. Slide 2 edge loops away from each other. That's what I want. Beveling. Just create a new edge loop. Then right click, leave it in place. Select the new created edge loop and bevel it with Control B. Oh. Do that. Hey. Okay. Something like that. Let's go ahead and bevel these. I'm thinking like, do I want it like this and then just put holes in these? Or should I make it more like this back here and have multiple like squares? I should probably do it that way, right? We'll put a loop cut there and then we'll bevel it out a little bit like that. Oh yeah, this is like an empty cube. Because I need faces like that. I don't know if there's a faster way to do this. I mean, this would work, and I guess we'll just do this the hard way because I don't know the easy way. Luckily, this is just a prop model, so it doesn't need structural integrity. It just has to appear like it has structural integrity. Wow. Look at it. And then I guess the idea is that I can just put like little props in these. What am I making? I'm making a TV entertainment center. Maybe I should make it more like this one and get rid of these little spots here instead of just making it like a... That might look good. No. Edges. No. Faces. Yeah, maybe if I'd get rid of the faces here, then it's not just like a cube. Or maybe I just leave it like this. Because, I mean, this looks pretty good. Right? Yeah, let me go out and let me go into object mode. I think this looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to do anything else with the shape. Like, I just wanted it to be like pretty simple. Flint and steel. And then I'm gonna make another object that is a like tall shelf, and then just duplicate it and put it on the other side. And then I'm gonna put the TV on top and then put some stuff on the shelves. I don't know what, but something. And let's put this on. There we go. Material. That's because I'm not a material. That's why. Okay, I need to unwrap this. I need to make a cut. How do you make the UV cut again? I don't remember. What was the key for it? I don't remember. Oh, I don't have the line here anymore. Oh, I'm so stupid. I need to make, how do you hit an edge? Is it just F? Okay, it is F. Okay. I need to add this line back. So I can unwrap it. Okay, let's try this again. Is that selected everything? I think so. So if I mark a seam here, can I just do like, yeah, it might be better to just do it this way. Turn on X-ray mode and then just grab it like that. Does that work? Sort of. Can I gridify it? What the fuck? What did... Oh, it's because this isn't even... This is like a separate island. Okay. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. This is like a terrible unwrapping, but... I mean, it's kind of like... I don't know. The texture doesn't have to match up perfectly, right? Not with something like this. I kind of want to add a... No, not that. Let's do RGB curves. Yeah, there we go. I want to make it darker. Yeah, like that. What color? Do I want this like... I want it like kind of darker. Couldn't be not that dark. That looks good. Okay, let's see. Do I want to do anything with this? Maybe turn the saturation down a little bit. No, I kind of like... Oh. That looks pretty good, I think. We can leave the normals on, I think. What about the roughness? Do I want to adjust the roughness myself? No, I think it was good with that. Let's add a subdivision to this. Actually, I'm gonna save it first. TV stand base. I just want to see what it looks like. It's not gonna work. Yeah, look at that thing. Damn, look how cool that is. Holy. I think this is pretty good. I just gotta make a big shelf now. Which I could probably do, to be honest, if I just like select. If I just select like this, right? And I just duplicate that. Just need to select this. No, that deletes everything that I want to keep. I just want to cut this part off, but it's like not a selectable part. Maybe it's just these two vertices. Oh yeah, there we go. I can just cheat it, because if I do this, right, I need to hold on, because this is still technically the same thing as this part. Like, it's just I didn't separate it. I need to separate it, which I think is P. There we go. Now it's its own object. What do I want to make this? Because I can grab these. Maybe I grab here. Something like that. Maybe I just duplicate it again. rather I duplicate this part and not crease. Like that. Something like that, maybe. I messed up somewhere, but we'll just kind of bend it back into shape, I guess. That should be all right. This is definitely not a good way of doing this, but I'll just patch it back together. What is going on here? I mean, does it look okay? Like, even if the seam is messed up on it. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, can I just dissolve these vertices and then put a new face in here? There we go. Program that makes you crash out like no other. You tried learning it, didn't go well. Yeah, I've got I'm like barely know what I'm doing, but like, I don't know. This is what I've got so far. These faces look so not good. What is this? Oh, that's that weird stretched one. Right now I'm working on the big shelf next to it, and I kind of messed up the seaming and unwrapping, but like, you know, IKEA furniture set I want to buy for the living room. I like it. Well, I did base it off of an IKEA thing. I use an IKEA set as a reference. Oops. Can you tell this is the second thing I've ever made in Blender? My second project ever. There we go. Okay, how does that look in the materials now? Why is there still a gap there? There's literally not a gap there though. What? Maybe there is. Am I crazy? Oh no, there is. What? Didn't I just get rid of this? And then if I add new faces back, no. Will that work? Well, why is it not showing up over here? I'm so confused. Why is it just it like doesn't show up in the texture? Do I need to assign the material to it, maybe? Yes, okay, I just need to assign the material back to it. It was back on default material. I think. Okay, let's just try this. We'll assign all these to that, and then we'll UV unwrap them. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's, you know, whatever. That looks fine. No, that doesn't look fine, actually. That looks not good of some degree. What the hell happened to this? It's tiny. Yeah. Sure. I mean, the idea I have for my intro anyway is gonna be in a dark room, so like these minor texture details you won't even really see that much. I'm just being like pedantic about it. It's gonna be right up next to it, like that. We'll line on this and put it in this. Here we go. Can always come back to it. Yeah, but I think this might be good enough for an entertainment center. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta add a TV. I gotta find wherever I save that TV file. I don't know where it is. Otherwise, we may have to end up making our own, which will be an entire project. But then I'll just fill the shells with some random stuff. I don't know. I'll just put some like pictures in it. Just put like flat PNGs in it. That'd be something, right? Let's move this to a new collection. To the furniture collection. There we go. What could you put in there? I was just gonna make some simple looking consoles, like use like actual consoles as references, but like not like actually make the consoles themselves, you know what I mean? What does it look in a render? Very dark. You know why it looks very dark in a render? Because there's no light. Let's add a sun. There we go. I could do a point as well. Ooh. Oh, it's like it's a real thing. Okay, so like realistically, it's gonna be like, let's see. There's gonna be like a TV glow here, and it's gonna be like like that, pretty much. If that. Might even be darker. Bigger radius. So I agonize over all those textures. and it's gonna look like pretty much like this. TV, nitty-gritty books, console, DVD player. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Just like stuff you'd find on like an entertainment shelf. Like, it's supposed to be... I'm making the video or the intro mostly for the retro videos, but I guess I could use it for like whatever, but it'd be like DVD player, consoles, VHS tapes, that sort of thing. One of those VHS DVD player combos, if you remember those. I think we had one of those. But yeah, they were so good. I think we'll leave it at there. I made a big part of the set, I guess. I just need the TV and all the little knickknacks and stuff. I don't know how much I feel like I learned today, but who knows? Do I even like put this as an edited VOD? I guess I could on YouTube. So then I can get a bunch of comments that are like, bro, what are you doing? Don't you know you can just do this? And I'm like, no. No, I don't know. I didn't know that, actually. I don't know anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye, Vaunt watchers. If you don't like the way that I did my blender, well, I guess that's too bad because this is my second ever project ever, and this one was totally unguided, so... I mean, it was just a bunch of boxes, but still. Like and subscribe. Okay. That should be good. Yeah. They like hearing like and subscribe.